Well, hello everybody and welcome to the live stream. Today we are at the Valley, the Old Farm. This is the new map on the multiplayer server. Following the success of Maypole Farm, this is where the direction that we've decided to go with the server itself. So today, instead of Fictel, we're going to be on this map. Good evening, everybody. So, Dex has just dropped us off some straw there. We are loading up some bales for him in exchange for the loose straw, because I need the loose straw for my garden, and I don't have a bale shredder. There are plenty of things that I do need to get though, so I'm going to be what is he doing? He's got my trailer. Yes, there's plenty of things that I do need to start getting, so we're going to be saving the money that we've got. So Reese, the server name is Robert Scythe dash the Valley, or something similar to that. So either Robert Scythe dash the Valley or dash the Old Farm or something like that. It might be easier from first person mode. Maybe. That's better. Oh. Yes. Maybe not. You do need to be on the Discord channel to be able to get the passwords to join the farms. Oof. This is proving difficult. Maybe I'll take the bottom ones out first. So yeah, go to my main site on the Discord server. The main channel homepage on YouTube. The Discord server is linked on there, and that is going to be where you need to go to get all the passwords and everything. We've got a number of people on the map at the minute, including all the usuals: Tony, Jan, Lennox, or maybe not Jan yet. I don't know. I can't remember if he's joined yet. But anyway, yes, Lennox, Tony, and Dex, obviously. God, it's so difficult to talk while you're concentrating on taking bales out of a shed. Who'd have thought? But yes, we've got 3 farms set up on here. One is the original one on the Valley, the Old Farm, and I believe that is Tony's farm. Maybe not. And then another new farm over in this section down here. Dex has created a farm down here, which is very lovely. We'll go have a look at that later. And then I own a vineyard up here. So what we're doing is grapes, etc. In fact, what I wanted to do, I'll just leave Dex waiting for me there, and I'll go and purchase the grape processing unit, because that's what we need. Our grapes aren't ready yet. They should be ready next month. We're not playing with seasonal growth switched on, just because it gives people more jobs to do at more times of the year. Right. If we can get these final 4 loaded up onto the trailer for Dex, then he can shoot off back to his farm. And we can concentrate on getting the garden growing some things, and get some seeds into the ground in our other 2 fields, because we also have 2 fields that we haven't got any seed in the ground yet, but I'd like it to be January before we do that, really. Well, or the second day in December at least. because we're going to be running out of daylight very shortly. And it's best not to be halfway through a field seeding when you skip through the night. Right, that's all of them then. I'll just put the straps on for him. This is actually my flatbed trailer here. He's just going to borrow it to take the bales back to his farm. Hopefully he'll bring it back later. I don't think I need it in any sort of a hurry. So yeah, it's going to work out quite well, I think. Off he pops. That's a bit ambitious. Oh no, he did it. Well, there you go. How about that? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my trailer on and get some loose straw onto the garden there. That's all it's missing at the moment. We have pallets, we have water. And yeah, it's just straw that we need as an insulating layer on the garden. Come on, trailer. There we go. Right, Logan. The server name is Robert Scythe hyphen the old. It's either the old farm or the valley. I can't remember. If you search for Robert Scythe, it'll come up anyway. The password to get into the map is let me in, all one word, no capitals or anything. But you do need to join the Discord to. You do need to join the Discord to sort out which farm you're going to be in and get the password for the farm. Now, I don't think we're going to by any means need all of this, so I'm just going to do that for now. That should easily fill it up, I think. I haven't got a clue. I think we have to tip it onto the garden itself. I mean, ordinarily you'd probably use a straw blower. Yes, there we go. That's good. I've been trying to figure out how this works for a little while now. So yeah, this map's been up and running for a good few days. Oh, it did take all that. How much does it need? Quite a lot. Oh, and pallets. We need more pallets. That's strange. But yeah, it's good. I reckon we're going to get some good produce off that garden. I'm going to actually put the rest of the straw on there now as well, so we don't have to worry about it. There is a little bit of lag on the server at the moment. I think that's my internet connection more than anything else. But it could also be the fact that we're streaming at the same time. So I think this is yeah, it's going pretty well so far. This definitely makes a change to Fictal. In fact, yes, let's talk to the I'll talk to the guys about getting well, in fact they'll hear me on here. We're getting moving on to the next day, if that's what they want to do. I think if it's only a problem if someone is seeding at the moment, but I'm not sure if anyone is or not. I guess we'll find out. Right, so that's all the straw it's going to take, which is good. We'll put the other 5,000 litres back into here. We've got a an absolutely excellent community on here of people of all ages and all backgrounds that have oh, that's going to hit, isn't it? Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. At least it got rid of it all. Yep, all ages, all backgrounds, and a great community of people who really get on. We've even got Tony, who no one can really understand, but that's because he's heavily Scottish. Sorry, Tony. So, let me give you... Turn the engine off. Let me give you a little bit of a tour of the farm. Here's our farmhouse over here in the vineyard. We've got some sheds in here with a few bits of equipment in for the vines. There is even a mezzanine up here with a tree going through the wall. Really should sort that out at some point. But yep, little mezzanine up here for storage. We have got some more storage over here. We've got our Landini vine tractor. This has got a silo in here. In the other part of here, we've got our regular harvester. Then we've got our grape harvester over here and the pallet fork. Water tanker, which is needed to top up the trees and the garden. The apple trees here is growing apples, obviously. Got our pallet and bale storage area. And then the most important part of the vineyard, the vines. And up here we've got our little vine fence tractor with its mulcher on the front. If I can jump up, you can see. This is our vineyard so far. So these are the vines that we've got so far. 2 fields worth of vines here. We've also got these 2 fields over here that are currently ploughed with nothing else in it, which is pretty fantastic. I've got a Fendt Vario 936. It is an upgraded engine with 355 horsepower. I've got a seeder here that's got seed and fertilizer in it, and we are waiting for the progression of time when we're going to put some I think we're going to put some canola in. I'm going to put canola in one field, and then I'll need a cereal crop that I can get straw out of in the other field. Hello William Weller, how are you doing? Could I go in as a contractor? Oh, the country lad says, could I go in as a contractor and bale trader at some point? I don't know. We'll have to talk. We'll talk it through with the as Dex calls us, the Council of Elders. Yes. So that's going to be something that we can talk about. Right, pallets. I need another sort of 4-ish pallets, I think. In fact, let's put this trailer back over there around the corner. There we go. We'll go get the pallet fork, and then we'll bring him over with that. Should be a little bit quicker. Let's put the bale spike down here. We don't need that right now. And we'll get the pallet fork so we can get the garden sorted. Oh, that's the door. Don't drive into that. It's probably going to cost us a bit of money to repair. Ooh. Sometimes the lag on the game does make it a bit overzealous with with the tractor's throttle and brake. But never mind. Right, so let's jump out of there. We will get 4 pallets, I think. Should do us just fine. And of course they're not stacked. Right, but we can stack them by hand because there's nothing on them. They may not be heavy. Why can't I pick it up from there? Subtleties of mods. And last one. And then we'll be able to pick them up all at the same time. There we go. Lost my tractor for a second. Okay. Hello Jody. The server name, if you search for Robert Scythe, keep all your settings on fairly standard. Crossplay enabled. Oh, there we go. We've sped up time. So yes, we're going to be going through the night now, which is good. Okay, so that is the pallets picked up. So hopefully we'll be able to make it through to January and we can do some grape harvesting. That'll be fantastic. Server name, yeah, is starts Robert Scythe hyphen the Valley or the Old Farm. I can't remember what I called it, to be perfectly honest. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Well, that's good. That worked. Let's just grab that last one there. I think I just had to put them on the floor in front of it, actually. Or did I? Oh, there we go. It's taken it. So, that's enough pallets in there for now. Enough water. We are producing melon, red lettuce, and regular lettuce. We're also producing many, many apples, which is fantastic. Right, so I need both apples and grapes to go into the grape processing unit. Luckily, we have got quite a lot of them. Both apples and grapes. Right. So, while we're continuing to head through, let's go down and have a look at everyone else's farm. Ah, thank you, William. He's told me it's the old farm. So it's Robert Scythe - the old farm. I knew I would have called it something sensible like that. The password for the game is let me in, all one word. Ah, here's Dex. He's probably bringing my trailer back. Yes, the password for the game is let me in, all one word. But in order to join farms, you're going to need the individual passwords for the farms, which are on my Discord page. So if you go onto the Robert Scythe Discord server, which is linked from the main channel page on YouTube, then that would be fantastic. You'll be able to introduce yourself to all the guys here, and pick a farm to join. Oh, looks like we've got some more joiners. Oh, I didn't think that through, did I? Every time someone joins, we're going to synchronize. There he goes. Thank you very much, Dex. Brought my trailer back. And I'm going to go and take some apples to our grape processing unit, because I can also make apple juice, which will be a little bit fantastic. Alright, looks like I picked up that pallet just at the right time when it got to 100%. We've got extra pallets forming as well now. So that's pretty cool. Ah, and he's brought me some more straw. Excellent. Thank you very much, Mr. Dex. Right, we are heading through to January again, so I will be able to harvest some grapes, that's right. And we'll be able to get some crop in the ground, which is just what we need. Oh, and it's gone dark suddenly. It's a shame that we can't move these pallets by hand, but they are very heavy, containing 500 apples each. So I certainly couldn't do it in real life. Logan or Bob, I should say. You will need to log on to Discord to find a password for farms. I can't give you a password here, otherwise I'd have hundreds of people trying to join at the same time. But Discord is where we manage all the multiplayer stuff. So could you, please log on to Discord via the link on my main YouTube channel page, and then we can get you sorted out. But in the meantime, feel free to look around the map. Hello. Well, we're going to be dealing with synchronizing data for a little bit, I guess, as people join. Right, so we're now in January. So I'm going to get our large Fent. No, you don't have to buy it. You don't, Logan. It's just a way of managing it. Bob, it's there's no payment involved whatsoever. You can use this for free. It's just a way of managing it. That's all. So, William, you've just come for a look, have you? Excellent. Could have bought a tractor and helped me loaded stuff. Anyway, I'm going to jump into my large Fent. Oh, this is not me. Oh, there it is. And we're going to stick that on a worker to get some canola into the ground. I want canola in this field, and like I said, oats or something in the other field. Right, let's get back into... Oh no. I lost my tractor. Let's get back into the Massey Ferguson. We can continue loading up the apples and take them down to the processing unit. There we go. Right. So skipping through that time has made a lot of apples grow, which is not a bad thing. But there's going to be a lot of work to do to load all these up, so I'm not going to do it all today. We're just going to take enough down to start the production off. Just take one trailer load down to start the production off, and then we'll go from there. Because when we get that production started, and time generally is going to go slower on this game, it's not going to shoot forward, and the Council of Elders will have to be in agreement. Right. Doing quite well here, picking the pallets that are full. To be honest, the ones with two, both pallets might be full now that we've skipped 2 days. Which is good. It gives us jobs to do. So that's fantastic. Beware farmer, something interesting. I've almost reached 190 hours on my Thornton farm save game in FS22. That is quite a lot. I've got a feeling though that I'm probably a similar amount of hours on some of the games that I've got. Certainly my game recordings maybe. But yeah, that's dedication. That is 190 hours. But have you got any tractors with 100 hours on? That's the question. I don't know why it's the question. It's the question I've decided to ask. Right, I'm going to try and pick two up at the same time here, because it's a lot of work to do. Right. Yes. That's it. Put those on the trailer at the same time now. 1,000 apples, so each have 500 in. Oh, look at that. We've still got 6 trees with 2 pallets each. Well, just going to have to fill this trailer up at the minute, and we'll start getting the apple juice going. And when we've taken the apples down to the, well, apple juice factory. Ah, hello Bob. Excellent. Yes, like I said, get yourself onto Discord, and we will get the farm sorted. So yeah, the thing I love about this farm is it's really, really good. William's left the server. Bye, William. Yeah, I think it's really quite realistic. The this map it's I'd say much more realistic than Maypole even. Maypole, it was I found very cartoony in terms of its colours and its graphics and its textures and things, but yeah, this is much more true to life. Right, let's go for a little drive, and we're going to take this opportunity to not only figure out where we're going to go. Where is it? Oh, it's just down the road. Just down the road, left and left again. So we'll take this opportunity to go and visit the other farms as well, just to show you around. And then we can come back and start harvesting some grapes. Which I think would be pretty cool. So the Grape processing centre is just in over here, which also now accepts apples. Not in there. There we go, in here. Sweet and sour raisins. And this is now our production. So that's pretty fantastic. Right. Let's see if I can reverse this trailer into the trigger. Lovely. Reversing a dolly trailer on multiplayer isn't the easiest thing in the world, but I think we could probably manage it. Yep. We're getting rid of apples. That's a good sign. How are we getting on? Yep, they're very slowly going. It's not a rapid thing. There we go. We're all in the trigger now. So we'll just wait while the number in the bottom right goes down. Which is fantastic. Because what it means is we can jump on here. And that's pretty much half filled it. Half filled it, I should say. And we can activate that production. Is 1,296 cycles per month. So yeah, that will slowly start producing apple juice for us, which I think is a pretty good little money earner it'll be, providing we've actually got a sell point that we can sell it at. Right then, let's head down here towards Tony's farm. I say Tony's farm, it's not necessarily Tony's farm. Tony is just the admin who works there. He's got a lot of workers as well. And when I say Dex's farm, like I said, it's not necessarily Dex's farm, it is just a farm where Dex works and has workers there as well. There's a nice little forest, I say little, quite a large forest land there, which is quite cool. not owned by anybody yet. Looks like Tony owns all these fields over here on the right hand side. I like how the backboard on this trailer swings, suspended by some chains, and it's just swinging. Ooh, corner. Guess why that runoff area is there. So yeah, welcome to everybody. I wanted to do the live stream on this map this week, just to show you all how nice of a community we've got going on here. And it's definitely worth popping by at some point and saying hi. Right, let's head down this way to go up to the farm. Is there any way you'd be able to get Discord? It's a free download. Bob, I'm not really sure what to say, to be honest. Everybody else on here has Discord, and we can all that's where we bring the community together. It's sort of kind of essential to play on here. Right. So Tony has got some really big equipment. Right, can you, if you've got Discord now, then get yourself logged in. Hello there, Thomas. Get yourself logged in, have a chat to, or find the server page, have a chat to Dex or one of the other admins, and they'll be able to help you out with passwords for their farms. Ah, there's Tony with his massive American truck. He's obviously buying some cows. Superb. So yeah, this is the base farm, part of the base game, or part of the map, I should say, the base map. And now we're going to move on to go and see Dex's farm. So yeah, this is the farm that you own if you download this map. And I think Tony's done wonders with it so far. Lots and lots of grass silage, which he was forcing Dex to buy last time I heard. Ah, going on over there. Seems to be some sort of harvest going on. Maybe a sugar beet harvest. That's quite interesting. So, yep, they're harvesting the sugar beet. In fact, that's a really quick harvest. Ah, look, there's Oliver, or Wee Man as we call him. He's handling that harvester very well. All these are just left here waiting for the beet. Hello, Oliver. Great job. Not sure where all the others have gone. But yeah, this is obviously one of Tony's workers, Oliver. He's 10 years old. And he follows the rules and plays realistically. He's brilliant. Yeah, my farm will be open to people to join as well. But not until after this live stream. I need some content for the live stream. So, I've forgotten the names of the other farms. In fact, they were called. Ah, yes, Sunshine Acres. That's Dex's farm. We're going to now. Honeybuzz Meadows, and I've at the moment just got the Vineyard, but I'm open to having the name change. If anybody's got some better ideas, stick them in the chat. And while we're heading over there, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Yay, I remembered to use it. Okay, so you can sort of see a bit of Dex's farm over there. It's quite a large map actually. It's it does feel quite big when you're driving around it. I think it's because of the small country roads and things like that, but it's generally quite a large map, which is really cool. There are also several very small yard areas that you could make as a starting farm if you wanted to. Ah, so look, Dex is set up and got pigs, or he's got a. Oh no, sorry, it's a cow barn. Is it a cow barn? No, that's a pig enclosure. This is cows. They're just left to wander. Ah, and there's Dex now with his very flashy case. Oh, there we go. Another synchronization. So Hanksy GT UK is joining. Aha. I don't even have any lights on mine. We've got another cow enclosure there. Yeah. Quite a nice little farm setup, actually. Very nice little farm setup. There are a couple of bales around, apparently. There are a good number of mods on this map as well. But we do have mod issues sometimes. In fact, for the last sort of week or so, we've been trying to figure out issues that we had with PS4 owners. But I think we've sorted it all out now. It's down to one mod conflict. So, yeah, a couple of late nights there sorting out issues, but we managed to get people back on again. The Lennox, Turbo and Weeman are both on PS4. This is a cross-play experience. So if you've got PS4, PS5, Xbox or PC, you can all join in. So, we've had a quick tour of the map. We're all working in conjunction with each other. If someone's got a product that the others need, then we can arrange a deal where you can buy it for a small fee, or for a fee that you set. But yeah, where am I? Don't think I've ever been to this part of the map before. Oh, I'm all the way down here. Crikey. Long way to go to get back to my farm. Oh, I'll tell you what. I will skip back to the fence. Nope, none of this. This isn't... No, nothing. No. There we go. Right. Let's now get some oats into this field here. We can set that off on a worker. In fact, you know what? Let's get a worker. Drive this back. That's a bit more sensible, isn't it? And we can do some planting. Or some seeding, I should say. Much better. Nope. I've got an even better idea. Let's leave a worker doing that. And we will jump into our grape harvester after we've opened the doors. Because we need to go and harvest some grapes. Well, at least I believe that they're ready. Let's have a quick look. Yes, they are. Superb. Grapes are good to go. So we need to unfold the harvester. I don't know how well these vines have been looked after, so I don't know what the yield's going to be like. But we're going to try our best. There we go. Keep it centrally down the vine. And then we'll be able to go and make some grape juice. And some raisins, in fact. Probably make both. Oh, I got caught on... I wonder if this is easier in first person view. Sort of. Maybe not. It'd be nice if that little screen there worked. There. No. Oh dear. I'm stuck. Oh dear, this is going badly. Right, that's a bit better. Let's hope all the vines aren't like this. Marcel, sweet squeeze, winery vineyard, yes. A winery, a vinery. Winery and vineyard. Yes, and an orchard as well. We've got apples. We're growing apples for apple juice. Silent Gamer 1980 has just joined. Welcome. So yeah, this is a 1 week thing this week. Next week we will be back to Fictal. But this game server runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Unless there are issues that I need to sort, in which case it gets shut down and restarted. But no, Fictal is run from my my other PC now, not from the server. So so yeah, we don't have to shut down this game while we're live streaming on Fictal, which will come back next week. Right, so we've done. Look at that. Actually, pretty good yield, I reckon. 50% full after a down and back. Now that is not bad at all. I'm gonna have to get. Where's my? What's he doing? Oh, for goodness sake! Sitting there wasting my money. Well, I have to get my trailer. My grape trailer. Right, let's head up off this way. Ah, there might have been a better way to go than this, but here we are anyway. We'll go this way now. Yep, need my grape trailer. I don't know if I can put grapes in a silo. I think I can. But I may well just do trips over to the grape factory anyway. It's only just down the road. Once we've got a full trailer, we can head off down there. The other worker is getting on nicely with planting the oats. Tony has come up and said, "Can I help Oliver with the sugar beets?" I can certainly come and help Oliver with the sugar beets. That's not a problem. Better bring my my big trailer. Actually, I don't need a trailer. No new starts, lol. Ah, so the new starters have got to help Ollie with the sugar beets. Not me. Fair enough. Right then, I'm going to abandon this trailer. There. I'm going to pick up the grape trailer. I'm going to get back to grape harvesting. Oliver doesn't need my help with the sugar beet. Silent Gamer, if you could, if you've signed up to the Discord, then there's chats in the Discord about joining farms. Then we can add you to the farm chat, which will have the password in it for that particular farm. Right, if I leave that there, that'll be ideal and in the right place. This thing's just been sitting there burning fuel. Look at that, 53% full. We wouldn't even make it down and back again. We'll have to empty it out after every down and back pass. Right then. Oop, didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I don't think it is going to take very long to fill up that trailer, especially with the amount of vines we've got. It's going to be quite a job. If anybody has got some spare workers with nothing to do, or a spare worker with nothing to do, then I'll happily give you contract access to my farm, and someone could help me with this. Someone could do the harvesting while I do the grape transportation, because you cannot put a worker onto a grape harvester for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I guess it's a bit complicated and very tight on the vines, as we proved earlier when we got stuck. In fact, I've just seen some grapes on the first vine that we didn't get, and that's probably because we got stuck. Not ideal, but that'll be okay. Right. So we're doing well so far. We're on the fourth vine of... Oh. What's happened again? Need to get lined up before I attack it. Now, I did actually, during the last week, or last few days, I have managed to mulch between these vines, but I haven't managed to do that. I didn't get around to doing that on the other field. So it'll be interesting to see how the yield differs between the two. I would expect potentially the yield to not be quite as good on the other field, but who knows, it might be. So while we're doing the harvest, because it's going to be fairly repetitive, how's everybody doing? Send me a chat, tell me how you're doing, and we'll go from there. It's been extremely busy for me and the team over the last however long. Oh, hello, we're getting laggy. There we go, back to normal. All good. I've no idea how many harvester loads will fill this trailer, but given that we're only emptying half a harvester at a time, it may be up to 4 empties, I think. We shall see. Obviously, as soon as the trailer's full, we'll have to head down to the grape processing factory. We only do this harvest once a year. Well, as most harvests, except for grass. But yeah, this harvest will be done once a year. Hey Johan, how are you doing? Nice to join us. Nice to join us? That doesn't make any sense. Nice to see you. Hello. So yeah, we're cracking on with this this grape harvest. I assume because nobody's got back to me that nobody has any spare workers they can spare to help me with the grape harvest, but I don't know. I guess not. I guess it would be left to little old me. He's doing a nice lonely grape harvest. To be fair, we only need to do one field this time. We've got another day in January, and we will be able to we'll be able to harvest in the next in-game day as well. So not too much of an issue there. And we do need someone to come and put some fertilizer, muck or slurry or something onto our 2 arable fields. Really ought to get a muck spreader for the vineyard as well. We've got a sprayer. We haven't got any fertilizer yet, but we've got a sprayer, which we'll be using over the coming month. When I say this harvest is only done once a year, obviously that's not counting the fact that we haven't got seasons switched on. So it may be done more than once a year, which is quite cool. Good evening, Pete. How are you doing? Good to see you all on here. Do let me know how you're getting on and what you've been up to. Probably ought to bring that trailer up to the other end now. definitely getting close to full. Definitely getting close to full. Right. Here we go. Another down and up. This will be our third trip down and up. Fourth trip down and up, sorry. Vines 7 and 8. Still yielding remarkably well. Which is fantastic. Like I say, we've nearly got a whole trailer full. I think after this down and up, we'll definitely have a trailer full and some left over in the harvester. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I don't get to do grapes that often on FS22. I've only ever done it the first few months the game was out, I think. And then got into different series which didn't involve vines at all. However, on Hofbergman there is a whole vineyard where we can make wine, and I definitely want to do it on there. Aha! Hello, Thomas. Is this my helper? Hello. You want to jump in? Or can't you? Have I got Sunshine Acres? There. If we grant you contractor access. There we go. Hooray. I have a helper. Superb. Thank you very much, Tony, for loaning Thomas up to help with me. To help me. I see he's brought his New Holland, which he's left running. That's a bit of a shame. Can't even get in it to switch it off. So, how are we doing here? 87% full. So, when this comes up this time, be able to empty the grapes into the trailer, and we will shoot off to the grape processing factory. Start making raisins. So fantastic. Oh, just got to get used to them vines. Looks like he's done this before though. Certainly better at it than I was. Right, so if he comes off the end there and I sneak in behind him. Hold on. Wait. Yes. Just empty what you've got into there, buddy. Good lad. And we're full. So I'm going to shoot off now to the grape factory. He can do a down and back, and then it'll be time for him to empty again. Maybe a down and back and down again. Possibly. As there's only 3 vines left of that field. Then we've got that field. Hooray! So we are playing realistically. If you do join the server, we like to play realistically. Oh, sorry, Pete. I missed a comment from a long time ago. Long day. Had to wash a moose from one of our trains. Oh dear. That sounds a bit messy. Got back from the community centre. We've had a cleaning day. They're not my favourite days, cleaning days, if I'm perfectly honest. That's why most of my tractors look, well, filthy. Right. Yeah, so as I was saying, if you do join the server, we do like to play realistically. There's no super strength or anything like that involved, and we do it as best we can. Yes. Oh, maybe I can't do this bit realistically because you usually empty the grapes into there, but no. That's not where the trigger is. The trigger's here. So, 6,000 litres of grapes so far. And out they come. And now we can hop into here and we can activate grape juice and raisins. We haven't got any pallets of anything spawning yet. 57 litres of apple juice, but we are only on ×1 time, so that's going to take a little bit longer to formulate. So we'll head back to the field and see how he's getting on. I do like this Massey Ferguson. Nice one. Not too shabby on power either. 170 horsepower, I think. Oh, there he is, off heading back up there. I'm hoping that he's going to be able to make it down again before he needs emptying, but I'm not certain. We'll have to wait and see. Really good of Thomas to help me out here. Yep, he is going through it. And then while he's moving on to... where are we? We can tidy these bits away as well. So, that field looks fully done. I don't know how we're doing for fertilizer, but we should be pretty good. Needs rolling, we said. Ah, don't have the soil data. Of course I don't have the soil data. Why would I have the soil data? Field 37, purchase soil data, yes. Oh. That might have been a mistake. I don't know if we need the soil data for grapes, but we definitely need it for these two fields. Let's get it anyway. So, that will give us our pH, our nitrogen values. So, there is a bit of the field. No, it's not a bit of the field is missed. It's a bit of the field that isn't appearing. Right. He's going to come to me. Oh dear. We're causing some sort of... Oh. Of course all the cars would come along now, why wouldn't they? Okay. A nice decent harvester load there. Superb. 51% of a trailer. Oh, we're reversing, are we? I do that too. So he didn't quite get all the way down the bottom here. There's a little bit left. Right, so let's hop over to here again. Nope, I'm on the wrong map, that's why I can't select it. Hop over to here again. And we'll get into the big fence. And we're going to go and put this away up in the yard. Don't think we're going to need to buy any more fertiliser or seed for a little while. Especially if we're only keeping these small fields. Oh, trailer. I forgot I left it there. Okay, where can I put this? Wonder if I should move the Landini to somewhere else and put it in here. Cedar can go in here, I think. landing, you can go in this one over here in the with the Vineyard tools. There we are. I think I'll put the fent away in here as well when we're done. Yes, so we need to back up and pull around this way. And then we can back the cedar into the garage. Super. Then we'll need to go and move our fent actually out of the way because it's in the way of Thomas harvesting the grapes for us. I'm not convinced that's actually going to fit in there. Well, it fits well enough. Only sticking out a little bit, that'll be fine. Okay, switch that off there. Yes, he had to move it. Sorry. Right, and he must be on the way down his second vine. So, just gonna go in here actually. Yeah, he's on his way down the second vine, so he'll need to unload again at the bottom. Right, where did I put my other tractor? There we are. Super. When I say he's on the way down the second vine, sorry, he's on the way down the first vine because he had to get that little bit going up this one. Right, so I think we're going rather well. I will be popping over to see how everyone else is getting on again before the end. But I really, really encourage you, if you want to get involved and get stuck in with this community, which is absolutely fantastic, then you really, really need to get on the server, get on Discord, and get it all set up. Oh, he's off. He's off. Oh, he's coming back. Might as well run this down to the grape factory. Yeah. We'll run this down to the grape factory and he can carry on. Very grateful of this help. We'll have to slip Tony some money to put into Thomas's pay packet. Very busy time of year on the farm, especially there's always jobs to do, especially when you are not using seasons. You haven't got seasons switched on. There's always going to be fields to work in or things to harvest, and I think that's probably where we went wrong in Maypole, and it got a little bit out of hand. But on this game, I think we can do absolute wonders. Do you know, there's the oil factory here. I wonder if we should get that, and then we can turn our canola into oil. I'm going to buy the oil wheel. Yeah. Money making scheme. It was only £40,000 as well, which is pretty good. There's 2 drop points there. I don't know which one you would use. Drop the canola into the production, or the sunflowers even into the production. But we could get another. We could get a sunflower header for our combine as well, and we could do sunflowers. I only really picked oats because we wanted the straw, but now we've got straw that we got from Dex and Tony as a collective effort. I hope this isn't too boring for Thomas just to keep going up and down these vines. I wonder how this is yielding. We'll be able to find out, actually. Joel Official. How many fields do I own? Well, I own 4 fields, 2 of which are vines. That's 25% of a trailer is 2 trips, so yeah, that's about right. A little bit less than the other one. So yeah, the 2 of these vines, vineyard here. And then we've got a canola field and an oat field. Very small fields. That's what this farm owns. But Dex and Tony own much bigger farms with bigger equipment. If we just take a quick look at the map here. So this is our vineyard up here. A vineyard and orchard. These are all apple trees up here. We also own the grape processing unit and the oil mill now. Because I've just made that snap decision to buy that. Down here we have Tony's farm, which is the original map farm. And it looks like he's turned the entire area into one massive grass field. So you can bet that he's doing silage. Definitely got some big silage, what are they called? Silage clamps in here. And then if we move over this way, we'll see Dex's farm here. So he's made this farm from scratch. There was nothing there before. There's also surrounded by different sell points and production facilities. And look. Dex has got the mini PGA with refueling. And the biogas plant, a megawatt biogas plant. So yeah. He's probably done that on purpose. Because Tony's got all this silage. And I don't blame him. So yeah, huge money makers. Always work to do though. Who have we got over here? Look at that. Potato harvesting now. That is a massive field of potatoes. Huge field of potatoes. Who's that over there in the potato field? I'll go for a little swim. Splish, splash, splish, splash. Oh. I can't go splish, splash. Splish, splash, splish, splash. What? There, that's better. Who have we got here in the potato field then? Belongs to Sunshine Acres. Ah, it's Michelle. He's got a massive job here. I do love these huge machines. They look wicked. Absolutely amazing. He's taken that job on. I like the number plate, Sunshine 1. Superb. Right, where did I leave? Ah, here. Ah, now. Thomas hasn't emptied. So he'll probably need to empty when he gets up to the top there. Because I don't think you can go up, down without emptying. So it looks like he's going up, down, up. So yeah, Jolan, I see that Liam's already said if you join Discord, and you the link to our Discord server is in the main page of my YouTube channel. But that's where you find the community and everything that goes with it. So there's yeah, all the people on there and all the information that you need to be able to get onto the multiplayer server, all the rules and everything that you need to abide by. They're all on the Discord server, which is a good place for them, really. Right, he's getting lined up with the next vine, and then we'll get him emptied. Ah, Oliver's popped over. Excuse me, Oliver, we're just going to empty the grape harvester. There, thank you. Don't miss the trailer. There we go. Smashing. Wonderful. And okay, now I have a wee man on my tractor. Not necessarily a problem, because I don't plan on going anywhere just yet. But yeah, we've got a fantastic community here of people, and I can't say it enough. I obviously keep saying it, but it's very true. So I think Weeman's come back for, he's either come back for the New Holland, or he's just having a bit of a look around, which is absolutely fine. No problem with that at all. But yeah, like I said, amazing community, and the server's never full either. We've got 16 spots on the server. It's never full. We've always got space for more. And yeah, I just want people to join and have fun, basically. I'm running the server as a dedicated server out of my own home, so if there's any issues with it, I can deal with it fairly soon, or fairly straight away, I should say. And that's once Tony and Dex have had a go remotely anyway. Let's see who we've got online at the moment then. So, on my farm we've got me, because I'm the only one in my farm at the moment. I'll open it up after this. Tony has now got Lennox Turbo, Silent Gamer 1980, Oliver Weeman 10, and Hanksy GT UK. And Dex has Thomas, who he's lent to me, and Michelle Drake. And look at that money going up. Must be selling silage or something. That is a lot of money. Or will that'll either be the sugar beet or the potatoes, I imagine, won't it? Good Lord. Whatever they're doing, they're doing well. So I reckon that this might fill the trailer up enough for us to do another run to the grape factory. Oh dear. Stuck on a vine. Oops, sorry. Concentrating. Thank you, Thomas. Yep, I think we will now do another run over to the grape processing unit. I am aware that you can get bigger grape trailers, especially in mods, but we need to make sure all the mods are tested with all consoles and everything before. And the last thing we want to do is introduce a mod that causes problems. And I don't mind doing a few more runs to the grape processing unit. It's only just down the road. No problem with that whatsoever. Yeah, I don't see the issue at all. So I'm not really sure how it works when someone else brings stuff to my productions. If anybody knows, do let me know. So if someone else were to bring, if another farm were to bring either sunflower seeds or canola over to my oil factory, would they just get paid for it, or would it go into my stock to produce the oil and I pay them for it? Or what would happen? Please let me know, because I don't. This would be the first time that I've ever tried anything like it. And if nobody knows, then I'll let you know first time it happens. Look at that. So in the time that I've gone over to the grape factory and back, he's already gone all the way down. All the way down and back. Ah, look, Liam's jumped on the chat. It would go to your stock. You would have to pay for it, and they need contract access to your farm. Okay, well, that's fantastic. So if anybody is planning on doing canola or anything, I have an oil factory and I will pay you handsomely for the canola. Oh, that was a bird. Bit weird. So yeah. Anybody wants to do canola or sunflowers? Then by all means. I have got a small field of canola, but oh, a harvest has just appeared. Wait a minute. Ah, they've bought the field over the back there. Honey Buzz Meadows. Well, they're surrounding me. Why are they surrounding me? Just move this tractor out of the way in case Wee Man needed to come through. There we go. And jump back into over here. And we can get Thomas to unload into the trailer. Sorry. Me getting too close again. Brilliant. See, so even though we're not part of the same farm, we work together as a team, which is absolutely lovely. think I'll wait around down here for not the next time he comes down, but the time after that. See if he manages to get 4 passes in without filling up. Right, let's jump in here. Turn his beacons off for him so he doesn't have a problem with the flat battery. Now I think Wee Man's running a absolutely massive header over here. But at least it looked like it anyway. That can't be 1 pass, surely. Wow, look at the size of that header. It is 1 pass. That's crazy. Well, I thought you had to have the same make header as harvester, but look at that. You don't. It's running a case header with a class harvester. That's absolutely huge. Possibly a little bit overkill for this field, but if you've got it, why not use it? Amazing. So, how are we getting on then? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 vines left to go. Which is very cool. Giving us a little toot. Do love watching this machine working. It is, and I've only seen one on a video in real life, but it is very true to life. Spitting all the leaves and bits out over me. What does it say? It's got 1,510 litres in it. I have no idea how full that is. As a percentage, no idea at all. But yeah, we're doing really well here. Miles, are you using wheel, keyboard, joystick? How's your setup? My setup is extremely busy, actually. It's I have got a what have I got? What is this? It's a Logitech G29 wheel and pedals. I've got the Satec side panel. I've got the Logitech gear stick. Oh, there's Silent Gamer going to make some money. Yeah, the Logitech gear stick that goes with the wheel and pedals. I'm also using keyboard and mouse for on-foot movements. I have got a head tracker. I'm not using it at the moment because I feel like it definitely adds immersion to the survival roleplay series, and I'll carry on using it for that, but I'm not using it for any other series at the minute. It did take me a while to build this this stuff up. I did have the Satec wheel and pedals as well to go with the side panel, but the pedals, the throttle pedal stopped working. I think the throttle potentiometer either got too much dog hair in it, or just failed to work, and yeah, then I had to replace it. So I've replaced it with the G29, which I know that a lot of people have. It is a PlayStation wheel as well. It works with PC, PlayStation, everything. It's just a USB interface. But yeah, it really is good. The force feedback wheel. I have the force feedback set really low though, because I don't want it to come over the microphone. But yeah, really, really fantastic. Wheel and pedals. Feels very robust. But yeah, that's pretty much my setup. Oh, and some Sennheiser headphones that I use sometimes. Other times I just have the speakers on turned really low. Right then. What do we reckon, Thomas? We've got 5 more rows to do. So I'm going to go and empty this trailer load. And then we will fit the rest into the next trailer load. I reckon that'll probably work. Now I could keep this video going for, well, pretty much forever. I'm not going to do that, because let's face it, nobody wants to sit forever watching this. Oh, and he's off. So I'm going to go and empty this trailer. I think once we've finished the vines, we'll quickly shoot around the other farms, just see what people are up to. And then we are going to we'll call it a day. But yeah, definitely get yourself on this map if you want to play multiplayer. It's absolutely fantastic. There's always jobs to do. Brilliant. Miles says, awesome, sounds like an amazing setup. Just starting to just have keyboard, mouse and Xbox style controller. That is what I started with as well, to be perfectly honest. I got a little cheap wireless controller from Amazon. It's not even an Xbox one or anything. But yeah, it was really good. And the next thing I got was the steering wheel and pedals and everything, and yeah, it went from there basically. Having a hard time getting things to work right. Yeah, you do. It is difficult to get things to work right, especially when you're using the mouse to control the front loader and things. I highly recommend getting either using an old joystick or getting a second-hand cheap joystick and using that for your front loader and cranes and anything else that involves that sort of thing. That would be my recommendation. That's what I would have done if I was starting again now. I mean, the SciTech side panel is absolutely fantastic. You can use it on its own. It's got a separate USB plug to the wheel and pedals that go with it. But it is a little bit more pricey. And I would definitely recommend trying to use a joystick first. But yeah, once you do get it set up right, it's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic and can be very easy to do the work that you need to do. I say that, I still end up crashing quite a lot. But that can't be helped. It can't be helped. So thank you all for signing in and watching tonight's episode. I know it's something a little bit different with it not being Fictal, but next week we will be back on Fictal and we'll be carrying on from where we left off. But this was pretty much a showcase for the server and how we've got it set up now, and I think, to be honest, it's a credit to the guys, especially Dex and Tony and yeah, everyone's got involved in setting it up, to be perfectly honest. Absolutely fantastic. And all the people who play on it as well. It's yeah, it's very much thanks to you guys. Right, if we get him to empty into my trailer. There we go. Then he could do the rest of it. before needing to empty again. And we'll go up the top and wait for him. It's been a fantastic help. And we've got, these will be germinated next time, and we'll be able to, well, I don't think we need to do anything with them. They probably need lime before the next time that they're seeded or planted. But I'd say that they're pretty good for this one. Pretty good indeed. Now, I am going to need to buy some more fields, I think, before they're all bought up by Dex and Tony's crew. Yes, it would definitely be a good idea, I think, maybe to get field 40. Probably not 47. It is a grass field at the minute. 33 might be a good one to get. That's a field full of corn at the moment. Yes, I think 33. Excellent. Yes, so that field full of corn is now ours. Might be good to hire a harvester and turn it into maize or something. Possibly. But we'll see. So, I am looking for someone else to manage the vineyard and this bit of the farm. I have not got the time to spend too long on this game like other people do, because I'll be doing recordings for all my other series, and it takes a lot of time to do that, and the video editing and everything. So as much as I'd like to spend time on here, unfortunately it's not always possible. If I get someone else to manage it, then I can just hop in and out when I can and do the odd job. So if there's any volunteers of someone who wants to manage the vineyard, then please do let me know. Give us a shout on Discord and we'll get the vineyard set up with its own chat, which has the password on it and everything. And we'll go from there. Hey, look, it's only 19 minutes past 6 in the morning. We've got a mist coming in. And we're just finishing off the harvest. Absolute stunning. Alex, you'll help, but you won't manage. Well, help is good too. We'll need help. There's always jobs to do. So jump on Discord, and we'll get you set up. I think, to be honest, every farm has granted contractor access to every other farm. So, to be honest, equipment and things are fairly interchangeable, obviously with the permission of the manager, the farm manager. Thomas is celebrating the end of the harvest. Seem to have found a big hole with my trailer. That wasn't intentional. I don't even know what button to press to make the horn. But I'm very grateful. He's done an absolutely cracking job for me there. Which is superb. Now, is there room for these in the... Oh yes, we've got loads of room. Tons of room. Let's go and drop them off into the production. Then we can get them being turned into grape juice and raisins. Hopefully we'll have some to sell in the coming months. Right, so last lot of grapes for this harvest. In they go. And then off we pop. Back up to the farm. I think, yep, Thomas is still hanging around. That's cool. It'd be good if there was a mod where you could just hand over some cash. Just say thank you. But I don't think that there is. He's just putting my harvester away nicely. Really good of him. Ah. Thomas had left the server. Well, that was really nice of him to help. Why am I not disconnecting? There we go, that's better. Really nice of him to help. So if you're still listening, then thank you very much, Thomas. Now, I'm going to take a jump around and see how people are doing. Oh, in fact, let's take the New Holland back via Tony's. Do you know, I think I'm a bit confused. So, Tony's farm is Honeybuzz Meadows. Dex's farm is Sunshine Acres. But Thomas worked for Dex. But Tony sent him up. I'm so confused. I think we just help everybody out. Right, let's head down to see how people are getting on. Before we wrap this up for the evening. And by wrap this up, I don't mean the server's going to end. The server will keep going. It's just the video will be wrapping up. Server runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We hope. If at any point it stops running. Ah, so Thomas, you are a part of Dex's team. Thank you for letting me know. That's cool. And thank you so much for your help. That was really, really helpful. Well done. Well done? No, I don't mean well done. That's a condescending thing to say. I mean thank you. That's what I mean. So thank you. Console users can't type in game, so Tony did on your behalf. You could have just typed to me on Discord like you just did, though. Just to say. But, you know, we won't dwell on that. So, this game is running remarkably smoothly at the minute, touch wood. It's doing very, very well. Lag. Oh yes. Lots of lag. You know, I had to say something, didn't I? I had to say this game was running smoothly, and then look what happened. Look what happened. Ah, there's another little neat feature of this map that I would like to show you. You can turn fences on and off. I will leave them off because they were off, but if you see one of those, you can switch fences on and off, and that is pretty cool. I mean, personally, I'd like to play with the fences on for realism, but I completely understand why in multiplayer that might not be the right thing to do. Wow, somebody's got a purple tractor. Oh, it's Wee Man, of course it is. Thanks, Miles. Yeah, what with it being a dedicated server, oh my god, it's got purple flashing lights as well. That's horrendous. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there and slowly move away and take Dex's tractor back to him. Oh, you can see someone running and jumping on the horizon there. Probably still harvesting sugar beet, maybe, I don't know. I wonder if he's trying to get my attention. I wonder if they need this to take the trailer back. Maybe not. Ah, it's Hanksy and Silent Gamer. Looks like they've finished the harvest, which is good because that was a mammoth job, that was. So that's pretty cool. Good to see you guys. Thank you for joining. Oh, and lag has caused me to drive into someone else's field. Way. What is going on? Crazy 2CV. Right, let's try that again. Let's head off this way towards Dex's farm, and we can pop his tractor back for him. Right, we're nearly coming up to the 2-hour mark, so I'm definitely going to get this back to Dex, and then we're going to finish the video there. But it's been a great video. We've seen a pretty good chunk of the Valley of the Old Farm map, which is quite large, and yeah, it's very varied. There's a lot of stuff that's built into it, which is fantastic. And as I keep saying again and again, we have a great community of people who have come together to play this realistically, and I'll try my best to keep it so despite the lag. Right, here we are coming up to Dex's farm now. Looks like he's expanded quite a few fields as well. like I say, there's going to be constant expansion on these farms as well. So there's going to always be jobs to do. Really going to be always jobs to do, which is fantastic. Oh, and here's Dex himself. He does like his yellow. So I'm just going to pop his tractor over here for him, because I don't know where he's going to want it. There we go. No, Silent Gamer. I have only had that one lag spike. I've not had any lag at all otherwise. So, really, really good. Hello, Dex. Well, I bought your tractor back. It's over there. Only a couple more hours on it. Thank you very much for the loan. Oh, he's running away. Okay. Well, I'll leave him to it then. He obviously has better things to do than to talk to me. Okay, so on that note, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon, hopefully on the server. Bye for now.